What did you think going through the program, working with like Kevin and Krista? What was your take?
So we went down this path initially, kind of done a little soured on the assisted living and just wanting to pivot and regroup. So, we're kind of just piecemealing, figuring out as we go. And to me, I love the system. They're already setting up our Instagram and our Google business and our Facebook, but we get to come along and then use it, however we see fit. It's awesome. That's just, that's a little example. That's pain in the rear, setting all that up. I've done it multiple times. Found you because I started looking more at franchises and I'm like, I'm going to dig into this a little bit. I did a webinar with Resi Brands, and when I heard you have to be a full-time owner-operator, there's just no way. I can't. There's no way I could do that. And somewhere along the way, I found you and started listening to your podcast. And I'll tell you a couple things that really drew me in. And then I had Greg listen to your podcast. I listened to the one with your video guy. The one with Skylar might have been one of my favorite. And I've listened to a ton of podcasts over the years. That might have been one of my favorite podcasts. It was really good. And that kind of hooked us a little bit because we like the faith component for sure. And then from there, we just kind of roll on in. So that's how we came to you. But yeah, I've been very impressed with it. Super impressed.
And so she found your company and she said, hey, let's go through this process. And we just knew this is the one. We've got to put in the work, and this is just the beginning. But just to have something that, like, hey, instead of building something for someone else, we're building something can outlast me, which is very cool. It felt like a scientific approach to leading us towards what works best with the assessments that you do, what's most important to you, and being able to have the conversations where we say, hey, one thing we know we don't want is a storefront. We don't want retail. We want to be in the services industry. And just the fact that you guys are taking the time to find out who we are, the things that are important to us, and in what order those probably are. And then giving us options, not just saying, this is the one, but here's 6, here's 7, go through the presentations. And for me, that was really, 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 really well done.
And alongside that, the modules and the group calls, especially the modules, just being able to go through those. But I've never done a franchise. I don't know what an FDD was. So I don't know, you can go and you can pick and pull stuff online. It was a very methodical approach that helped us get a good foundation, I think, of understanding.